It's not just the wildfires that are wreaking havoc with the lives of birds and other animals. The extreme heat is having an impact as well. Volunteers at this Phoenix wildlife rescue have been extremely busy this summer, nursing wildlife back to health.
So this is what we see a lot of times in the summer.
Laura Hackett is the educational coordinator at Liberty Wildlife in Phoenix, an animal rescue that's been taking in a lot of injured birds, raccoons, and other wildlife during the long, hot Arizona summer.
Babies are falling out of the nest in windstorms, or it's hot, so they're jumping from the nest. Or baby bunnies are getting displaced and not, able to stay with their moms.
One of the big challenges for these wildlife rescues is the wave of Arizona wildfires that have swept across the state, burning up thousands of acres of land where a lot of animals used to live.
What we see after the fires is then the habitat is destroyed, and so now these animals are displaced and don't have their normal home. So they end up in locations that they're not normally found. So you'll find different kinds of birds, maybe further east or west, and that's when we usually get calls to potentially try to help them and relocate them. She is not the fastest because she actually has a wing injury, and so she can't fully fly.
Hackett tells us they are in constant contact with other Arizona rescues to determine who is best able to take in an injured bird or creature to nurture them back to health. This rescue alone brings in more than 10,000 animals a year, with many of them hurt in the extreme heat of summer. They do their best to set them free in the wild again, but that's not always possible.
Once we make that determination, we can try to rehabilitate it, try to release it. If we think it can't survive in the wild anymore, it can get transferred to an education permit and become either an education ambassador, or we actually have foster animals. Nonprofit rescues like this one rely almost entirely on donations. For more information on how you can help these birds and other animals out, just go to our website at AZFamily.com. In Phoenix, Jason Berry for Arizona's Family.